Just kidding. I really want to do that since I started this whole thing. Anyways, greetings. Hello. Let's see. Today is Wednesday, April 15th, 2015, also known as Tax Day. Anyways, I'm having a really great day, and the last vlog that I posted was before I went back home to Texas, and I had some time, so I thought I'd sit down and say hello. I'm having such a beautiful day in New York City. It was 73 degrees a little while ago when I checked. I think it's starting to cool down a little bit because the sun's starting to go down, but I've had my windows all the way open, and I've seen birds flying around, and anyways, it's just really, really beautiful. I know in Texas right now the weather is so I'm glad to have some really pretty spring-like weather here. I got back from Texas on Friday, so just a few days ago, and then I had to work on Sunday and Monday doing a French commercial for some I-man. I don't know. Can't say his name. Blah blah. Anyways, it was probably the hardest job that I've worked so far. We had to set up and tear down 10 different times and move locations. And I really shouldn't be complaining because, like, there were some people that had to lift, like, really, like, serious equipment. But I'm kind of a baby, and those of you watching this, you know me, and you know that physical labor is really not my thing. So luckily it was beautiful weather, and everyone on the crew was super, super awesome. Just so much fun and really nice and helpful and sincere and good attitudes, and it was nice because I really was having a difficult time leaving Texas. Oh gosh. Let's see. So I flew out to Texas on Thursday, April 2nd. So that'll be 2 weeks ago tomorrow. Is that right? I guess it is because I was in Texas for a week. So I was only supposed to be in Texas for 5 days, but I missed Texas so much. And on Tuesday morning, I was having coffee with my mom, and neither one of us was just ready for me to go. So changed my flight, and I stayed till Friday. So I was there for a total of 8 days, and that was a perfect amount of time. I got to see pretty much everybody, and it felt so good to be home. And I know that I'm super nostalgic and super dramatic sometimes, but I swear, like, the grass was greener, the air was sweeter, the food was better, and I have never been so excited to be in a place before. From the moment we landed, like, I had just seen home, driving down the road and, like, seeing all those familiar things. It's just nothing like it. Nothing like home, nothing like Texas, and nothing like my people, who I'm so happy I got to hang out and spend time with. My first night in, went to Central Texas, of course, got my barbecue fix right off, and then went to church and got to see a lot of really good people who, even when I was in Texas, I hadn't seen in a while. So that was really special. And then we all went out to Big Texas, got our little country dancing on, sort of. There was also a karaoke competition going on, which was surprisingly entertaining, and apparently you can win money doing that. Yeah, I didn't find that part out until afterwards. Otherwise, homegirl would have been up on that stage Well, I ended up getting on the stage, but afterwards when no money was at stake, of course. Anyways, everybody came out and we just had so much fun. And it's so weird because, like, you know, I've got friends in all these kind of like random little places, and I'm always trying to make everyone like commingle and hang out together. And so some people have like formed friendships like outside of the normal bonds of our spider web relationship thing. But like everybody ends up getting along so well, and I love being surrounded by my people. And that just made it that much harder for me to leave. Really started like questioning, you know, like, you know, if being here was really what I wanted. You know, and I don't know, I'm still figuring that out. No pressure on myself. Just take it, you know, a day at a time. I'm happy to be here. I love New York. I love the city. I'm having so much fun working on sets and getting to know the different ins and outs of what all that looks like and all the different jobs and the people that are involved. And, you know, it's a lot of fun. And I do miss home, and that's okay. So I can't wait to go back home and visit, but right now I need to make money and enjoy the city. The Tribeca Film Festival started yesterday. Woo-woo. And my homegirl, you know, Ostea, she's hooking me up next week, which I can't wait for. Really excited about that, being in the city, you know, during this time. And my dad comes into town on Monday. Dun 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 dun. I'm just kidding. I'm really excited about watching my dad experience New York City. And it's going to be really interesting to watch New Yorkers experience Tony Brown. Don't worry, I will Snapchat as much as possible. So, let's see, what else? While I was in Texas, my mom and I took a little road trip to Brenham and looked at some bluebonnets. Mm-hmm. Lots of wildflowers out, which of course here there's like no flowers anywhere, especially wildflowers. So that was really nice, driving along and just seeing like acres and acres of land and no tall buildings and not hearing any honking or horns or sirens or anything like that. That was really nice. Peace and quiet, crickets, and the train. I know it's dumb. I mean, people write country songs about it, though. And the reason they write those country songs about it is because it's a thing. Like, you miss it when, you know, it's gone. Hashtag cliche, hashtag story of my life, hashtag too many hashtags. And yes, I know it's a pound sign. Let's see, Easter happened. Easter's always exciting, right? I mean, hello, Jesus. Went to brunch, Beer Paredes, with my family. Got to spend some time with them. I got to have a family dinner, too, with my aunts and uncles, just visiting and hearing, like, what's going on with everybody. And just spending time with everyone. It was really nice. You know, when I was home at Christmas time, I was like kind of just running around all over the place trying to see everybody and do everything, but this time, you know, I feel like I had a good chunk of time, you know, with a lot of people. Oh, and like, big freaking deal. Of course, my girl Allison got engaged. And she was totally surprised. You know, of course, I wasn't. I had just been waiting. I hadn't mentioned anything on here because it was a surprise. But Tyler did a really awesome job of proposing to my dear friend, and we all got to be a part of it, so that was a lot of fun with her family, her friends, and then we all went and celebrated afterwards. That's when I got to have gringos and my beer garden fix. So it was just a really good time being home. Before I left, I think I was just, I don't know, I was just kind of tired and in a funk and missing home in Texas and my family and everybody. And I will tell you, on Friday when I flew home, I mean, of course I cried, and, you know, I was sad to go and to leave my mom, but I felt so, like, revitalized and, like, excited and inspired. And some of that is because of conversations that I had with people, and some of it is because, like, I took some time for myself, where I just went and laid outside in my backyard. Yeah, outside. And just kind of thought about how incredible my life is and how thankful I am for all the people that are in it and everyone that is so supportive and kind and, you know, makes me feel loved and appreciated and supported, and who cares about my happiness and, you know, me fulfilling my dreams. And it makes me so thankful for myself, and at the same time so sad for other people out there who haven't, you know, had the privilege of growing up in an environment like that. Anyway, so thank you, because if you're watching this, you're my friend and you love me and I love you, and so thank you. I do feel good about being here, though. I'm getting to experience things that I never would have by staying at home in Texas. And for those of you who have moved away and done that, you know what I'm talking about. So it's not like I'm discovering, you know, something new, but it's new to me. And I'm just excited. I'm just excited and happy and inspired and, like, energized. Oh, and, like, kind of funny story. So a couple weeks ago, I got this email from a church here in New York called The Journey. And they were like, "Hey, Haley, we heard that you're interested in auditioning for our worship arts team. La 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 la. Please sign up, or, you know, we'd love to have you come in on this date and this date," or something like that. And I was like, what? Did I sign up to audition or be in your worship arts team? I don't remember that I did that. Anyways, I emailed the lady back and I was like, okay, ... I didn't really know what to say. I didn't want to be like, hey, I didn't sign up. But I didn't want to be like, who are you either? Or no thanks. And anyways, while I was home, my mom goes, hey, did you ever hear from, you know, this place called The Journey? And I was like, Debbie, what'd you do? Anyways, my mom, she had signed me up, and I'm really glad that she did. I got another email from them 2 days ago, and so I'm going to go in for a backstage tour and shadow, like, one of their crew people and kind of see, like, what their system looks like, and see if it's a place that I might want to get plugged into. I don't know. we'll see. I've been to a couple of different churches here in the city, and I mean, like, basically a handful, and hadn't really landed somewhere that felt right. And I don't know, I haven't been to this place. I'm gonna go check it out this Sunday though, and see what their service looks like. But I don't know. That might turn into a thing. It would be good to get plugged in, somewhere else here. So we'll see how that goes. What else? What else should I share? Let's see if there's anything. I always jog my memory by going through my photos that I've taken over the last couple weeks. Speaking of, I got some really incredible photos the last 2 days working on set, because we were literally driving all over the city. We shot on the Williamsburg Bridge, on the Brooklyn Bridge, on the Manhattan Bridge. We're just in all different areas in Williamsburg, in Brooklyn, in Manhattan, in tons of really beautiful places, and of course I got some really pretty shots too while I was in Texas. The bluebonnets and wildflowers and all that kind of stuff. I guess that's pretty much it. I just found a picture. Can you see that? Those are the perfect chips that I found. Most of you heard this story while I was in Texas. But the Wednesday before I flew home, I was working on a commercial for a chip brand, and I ended up, they have this lady on set called the food stylist or food economist, whatever, and she makes sure all the food that's going to be on camera looks good, basically. And she was shorthanded and kind of a little frazzled, so I helped her. That's Rachel Snapchatting me. I'll wait to see what that is. Anyways, I helped her by sorting through 30-something bags of chips, looking for perfect triangles. Yeah. But hey, I got paid an extra $50 for doing it, so I'll sort through chips any day. Yeah, that was a fun day before I came home. But anyways, that's pretty much what's going on with me. I'm just super excited. I'm having a really good day, and I hope that you are too. And if you're not, it's all right. Tomorrow's a new day. And my song. This song has not necessarily been stuck in my head for the last 2 days, because that stupid song from the commercial is what's been stuck in my head. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Whoa, think. That's what's been stuck in my head, because I had to listen to that over and over and over and over and over again for 48 hours. While these people were dancing in the streets of New York. But anyways, the song that I'm going to give everyone, this came on my shuffle on my plane ride home, and it is perfect for how I was feeling and what I wanted, what I needed to hear. And I found myself walking down the sidewalk the other day, coming home from the subway, and wanting to start dancing in the street, and just I was doing air drums and kind of skipping, and it's a good song. So the version that I have is a live version from Hillsong, but it's called You. And so if you have it, I'll post a link to it underneath this video. So right down there. That way you can go listen to it and have a little, 4 or 5 minutes of worship by way of my blog. Anyway, so thank you all for spending time with me when I was home, and for watching my videos and supporting me and praying for me and thinking about me and calling me and checking on me and just loving me from afar. I'm so thankful for all of you, and I love you so much. So make good choices, and I will talk to you soon. Mwah!